7 years and the world moved on, left him behind like a half-sung song. Shuffled to the shore with a cane and a sigh. No one left to ask him why. The wind just whispered reeds all bowed. Lake like glass, no voices loud. He looked for peace beneath that black, but the lake, it whispered back. Don't, she said, from under the tide, eyes like moons and hands so wide. I've been wading through the hush and cry. Help me rise, 'cause the lake don't lie. She wasn't screaming, wasn't afraid, just a soul in the deep, too long delayed. And though his heart was cracked and dry, he heard her voice and he didn't die. Don't, she said, you're not done yet. There's more than loss and old regrets. Take my hand, let stillness slide. Come with me where the lake can hide.
He walked with a limp, each step grating against the memory of the man he used to be. The cane wasn't enough these days. His bones creaked like old wood, his breath fogged even in the spring air, and every sound felt too loud in the silence that had filled his house for years. Henry stood at the edge of the lake, where the reeds whispered like they were gossiping about him. The water stretched out black and still, reflecting nothing, not even the moon. He hadn't told anyone where he was going. There was no one left to tell. He shuffled closer, staring into the water, waiting for that flicker of resolve to shove him forward. But the lake stared back, and beneath the surface, a face, a woman's face. She was watching him with calm, wide eyes. Her hair floated around her like ink, and her skin was pale, like a candle lit from within. She didn't thrash or cry or scream. She just reached upward toward him, his breath caught. For a moment he thought he was hallucinating, a final trick of the brain before surrender. But then her lips moved, forming words he could somehow hear, as though the lake was speaking for her. "Don't." He stumbled back, heart thudding like a weak drum. What are you?" "Trapped," she said. "Please, help me." He should have turned and fled, but he didn't. Maybe it was the loneliness. Maybe it was the quiet dignity in her eyes. Or maybe he simply couldn't bear to walk away from something, someone that needed him. He came back the next night, and the next. She told him her name was Lise, that she had been part of the lake once, long ago, before a storm of sorrow pulled her beneath. Not quite dead, not quite alive. Caught in a stillness that wouldn't end. And he told her his name, Henry. That he too was stuck in a kind of limbo, a body that didn't work, a house that echoed, a life where the only thing louder than the clock was the silence. Then, on the 7th night, she said, "Come." He laughed. "If I go in there, I won't come out." "You won't need to." She held out her hand. Something in him, some soft, crumpled hope, uncurled. He dropped his cane. It landed in the grass with a sigh, and he stepped forward. The water was cold, then warm, then not water at all. It wrapped around him like air turned to velvet. He didn't sink, he glided. His limbs moved without pain, without hesitation. His breath didn't matter anymore. And there she was, waiting beneath the surface, She reached for his hand, and they walked, together, into the forest that swayed beneath the lake. Trees like glass glowing softly, fish that flickered like fireflies, a hush so deep it felt like music. Above them, the lake remained still, and on the shore, only the cane remained.
No footprints now on the muddy ground, no cane, no coat, no final sound, only the wind and a hush that stays like the lake just dreamed him away. They say he walked into the tide, but no ripples marks what where he died. And if you stare when the moonlight talks, you might see where the water walks. He didn't fall, he didn't drown. He rose below, beneath the town. With her he went, and time grew thin. They found a world that lived within. No pain, no age, no broken frame, just two hearts, the same old name. And sometimes when the silence mocks, you hear them laugh where the water walks. He gave her peace, she gave him wings. They vanished where the stillness sings. Not every end must close the box. Some souls go where the water walks.